What's up, guys? I'm not gonna do much talking because this is super annoying. The brake light won't shut up in the Suburban. There was one wire I forgot to cover, and it's the freaking brake light, and it keeps, I guess, grounding out and just triggering that little warning light while I'm driving. Randomly starts and stops on its own. Gonna have to fix that later today. Tyler and Kyle are around the day. We're gonna be pulling the motor out of the 3000. We were chilling last night. We had a pretty good time at Tyler's house. Hey, baby, what you doing, dog?
Hey!
Hey.
What's up, Brent?
What's up?
What's up, Mike? What we doing?
Drinking Natter Days. We got cars and coffee in the morning. We gonna fire it up. We gonna pull the motor out of the drift car in the morning.
Yeah.
We gonna do some Stansco drift team shit in the morning.
Ew.
It's probably fine.
Hey.
But today we're pulling the 3000 motor. We're gonna do a little mid-season refresh, not internally, all around the engine bay and things like that. Hold on, can I get this top? There we go. For a second, but right now I'm heading to Cars and Coffee at work, and we're gonna grab some food, go grab Tyler's hoist, and bang this out as quick as we possibly can today. We're here.
What's up?
Kyle's ran to Wawa, grabbed some snacks, jacked the car up, took the hood off. Basically, to pull the engine in this car, it's going to consist of rad, coolant lines, intercooler piping, power steering lines, clutch line. I have no front axles, and then all the electrical stuff, which there isn't much to begin with. And then underneath of the car is downpipe, transfer case, and that should be it.
Do they even know why we're pulling the motor?
No, actually, so I'm pulling the motor because I have to replace the rear motor mount, which is just down in there. You can't even see it from up here.
No. You said it's smoked?
Yeah, it's beat. Got this fresh boy with a good bushing. I know the bushing on the other one was like super, like it's like blown out and down, so the engine
Just
is
got another
angled downward.
factory, John?
Yeah, it's just a factory boy.
Is it used?
I think so.
Looks brand new though.
It does. The rubber's not dry rotted or anything like that.
That's a
So
surprise.
yeah, it's in good shape. So it is 2 o'clock currently. So we're gonna see if we can have this thing out by 4. It's a little windy.
Give it a little college try.
Yeah, we're gonna give the old college try. 2 hours to get it out. Should be able to. But we'll
see why not.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Pulled a couple motors in my day.
Yeah. All right, so Tyler just made a interesting discovery here. You wanna break it down?
Yeah. So we were taking apart the intercooler pipes here, and I put my thumb in the one pipe, and it came out black. Then I was like, that's not a good thing. So then I took apart more of the rear turbo. Way goner. All this, that's all oil. That's like really, really bad.
Show them this though.
Yeah, I wanna see that.
Inside
Yeah,
here,
go
it's
go.
like literally like
turbo seals smoked up.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to get rid of those peanut boys anyway.
Downpipe. Remove there. The car's so muddy from me going off track and sucking.
Watch your elbow, brother.
Alright. That's that. Remove from the rear turbo there. Remove from the front turbo there. I'm about to get sprayed with coolant.
No.
Got drop the downpipe and then the transfer case. Got the little ninja. Jesus Christ! I'm already getting sprayed.
No way. Okay, maybe a little bit.
All right, so I'm still laying under the car, and I'm still fighting the transfer case right here. Right here. I'm just trying to get the bolts out. All right, engineer Kyle's gonna yeet this thing off.
Give her a yeet, brother.
Rounds it off.
Oh, there she is. Hey. Just see your head poke out past your arm. Dude, your arm is trashed, by the way.
Probably. That's enough for right now.
So what was it caught on? Nothing? You just had to give her a good tug?
I had to pry from the front.
Yeah.
This sucks. I hate pulling transfer cases out of these things. It's literally the worst. Output shaft is dry. That's not good. All right, we're cranking. We're cranking.
Unless it's cross-threaded, then
A cross thread is a tight thread.
What time was it? Like 3 o'clock?
3 something.
3 something? See, at least we're on to the motor mounts now. So
True. It only took you an hour to take the T case off.
yeah, that was literally I dread the downpipe and the T case when it comes to pulling anything, like pulling a motor from this car. Dread it.
You know what you won't tread?
What?
If you put a K series in it.
Sounds like a waste of time.
Sounds like more power than you can handle.
Jesus Christ. The Honda guy himself. All right, so everything's disconnected from the motor. We are gonna have to jack the front of the car up. But everything's disconnected from the motor, car's back on the ground. Yeah. All right. Engine is out. So in the process of pulling the engine to replace the literally that's a solid motor mount right there. So in the
Did somebody take the sleeve off? Where's
no
the sleeve?
no that's all that's on there.
Oh, is the sleeve still in there?
Oh, the sleeve's still in there, yeah. So let me
With the sleeve. Oh my god. Oh! Yo.
dude, that's unreal. This is the sleeve. This is what we're holding the motor.
Never seen a mount that bad. Also never seen a quick fix like that before though.
It's a DSM thing.
Yeah.
hey,
You
whoa,
DSM
hey,
guys.
hey,
No,
hey,
the old
DSM guys
window
over
weld
here.
trick. It's a DSM
Yeah,
thing.
it works on a mount that isn't trashed.
Yeah. It's
Wow, it was.
oh man, look at that. Look at that.
Dude.
That's crazy. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
You just take like a razor blade, dude, just go all the way around it, and just pull this whole fucking thing out.
All right. Well, we got the new mount.
All right, well, new mount goes in, we're done.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, motor's out. Oh, so the other find was when we removed. I mentioned it. You explained it. So the back turbo oil seals are shot. Then I went to go to the front turbo. I was like, oh, let me check the shaft play. And the thing, I mean,
It's
I
about
obviously
5
can't show you.
millimeters of shaft play.
Literally like 5 millimeters at least. That's
So
like
bad.
on the low.
I wouldn't be
So-
surprised if you take the cold side out if the turbine wheel has marks from hitting
Yeah.
the compressor housing.
Yeah. So turbos are shot.
Tweaked.
Motor mount's shot.
Well, we got a motor mount though.
We got a motor mount, so that's an easy fix now.
Turbos a little bit different.
Everything's dirty and
Yeah, this thing needs a power
Did you do the
wash,
timing on this
dude.
thing already?
Alright, so motor stuff is done for the day. I'll pick that up tomorrow. Just out here with the boys. We're going for a little rip down by the Delaware River. A couple good spots, some twisty roads. I figured I'd gas up the V and take it out for a little cruise. I love this car so much. Kyle's in the Evo in front of me. Tyler's in the Integra behind me. We're out. Alright guys, so I'm back out here. It's the next day. Kind of just, collected our thoughts last night. Went out for a little cruise, hung out with everyone. We're back. I'm just kind of tidying up a little bit before I dive into this project again today. So turbos are shot. I think I have an alternative or a solution figured out for them already. So stay tuned for that. Over here on the engine bay, basically what I'm going to do is first off do what I've pulled the engine out to do, and that's replace the motor mount with that little fresh boy right there. So it's just the 4 bolts that bolt to the subframe. I'm going to swap that real quick, and then now I'm just kind of covering everything off, any lines like the fuel line and stuff like that I can't get water into it. All right guys, so I just sprayed everything down with degreaser, got the power washer out, and I'm gonna give this thing a nice spray down that is in desperate need of. Engine bay is all power washed. got all the grime off the back corners. That one has some axle grease. That one, like 2 years ago, my power steering line blew off and, you know, it gunked up and got all gross. But everything down here is clean. All that stuff is blown out as well. So next move, I'm not really gonna do anything on the motor just yet, I think. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is clean the garage out, get the motor inside, and that's where I'll be able to start taking stuff apart and things like that. Literally, our expectations this weekend were to pull the motor out, replace that motor mount, paint the bay, throw it back in, fresh fluids, done deal, ready to go rest of the season. But, you know, things happen, unexpected turns come into play, and, you know, it's car stuff. It is car stuff, and that's part of the game that, you know, we all kind of signed up for here. And I've been abusing the crap out of this car over the last year that I've been drifting, year and a half that I've been drifting, and those 27-year-old turbos, yeah, all right, it's reasonable. It's reasonable. I found a new set of turbos. They are a set of 15Gs that are slightly used, but they are an upgraded turbo, and the car should be able to make, when I already have the fuel system stuff. I've had the fuel system stuff done to support these turbos for years, but I'm gonna do 15G turbos, bigger injectors, and the car should make a super safe 400 wheel horsepower, which will be a pretty solid bump in power, maybe more than 400. It might make anywhere between 400 to like 450 with the setup I run, and it should, you know, it should be good. It should feel a lot better than this car probably makes. Like, I would want to say like maybe like low threes, like 320 to the wheels. We'll call it that, and it should definitely make a noticeable difference to the car, and having the driveline more solid without the transfer case on a downward angle because of that motor mount and all that, it's all good. This will be its place of rest for the next couple weeks. I will begin tearing down the turbos, taking the turbos off. Gonna have to pull the intake manifold off to get the injectors out, so we'll just pull the rails, turbos, and that will pretty much be all I have to pull off right now. Everything else is in good shape. Like I said, the sandwich plate, we did break one of the AN lines for the oil cooler while pulling. It pinched, so I'm gonna have to make a new AN line on that side. Not a big deal at all, but yeah, other than that, just clean it all up, make it look pretty again, and it'll go back into the car as a totally new animal. It is Sunday evening. I am cooked. We've literally been working on cars the entire weekend, and no complaints at all, but I'm going to finish cleaning up out here, get the car, you know, kind of situated so I can just sit for until the motor's back in, and yeah, that is it. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I have some other videos like for the coilover install on the V that I'm going to try and edit up and get out for you guys, but mainly right now I'm going to be working on 3000 stuff between now and the time I go on vacation. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.